there in Andromeda. But yeah, it has feminine energy. So yeah, people feel it as kind of feminine and flowy, not necessarily so forceful. But when it needs to be, it is. So it has that protective maternal instinct, and if it needs to, if there's something that's making trouble, like it could, it has like kicked entities out before, and people have seen it like pulling stuff out and saying get out or whatever. So it can stomp around and throw around its weight, if it needs to, but mostly it's like a gentle feminine energy that it has.
That's good to know. Okay, then yes, I'll tune more into it. All right, let's see what comes through.
Okay.
Yes, we are recalibrating. One moment.
All right, take your time.
Yes, I am here. I am Yona. I am your higher self, dear Jonah, and I am your guide, one of your main guides indeed, in this healing process, healing journey of becoming a healer and also simultaneously being a healee. For all healers are healing themselves in their process as well. And so you've invited me in through this one known as Leo, and we come through more in this harmonized way, for I indeed am a dragon, and the dragon collective is behind me, with me, and we as dragonkin, to answer your questioning, indeed have more males and female. We have male and female sexualities, let us say. And so this is a part of our biology and culture, and I am indeed, you could describe as a feminine dragon, for I indeed care for the young. I indeed nurture and care for our beautiful eggs and the external womb that they are, as I create eggs and lay eggs, you could say. I greatly cherish and am honored in the task and the responsibility of nurturing and nourishing and warming the eggs so that when it is time, a beautiful hatchling may emerge and bring forth their own personality and unique energies to our collective, so that we spread our wings and share these energies with the greater universe. And so, dear Jonah, as we connect for the first time in this way, I wish to harmonize more with you in this, through this, dear one. So we will ask you, do you have a question for me, Yona, your higher self, at this time?
Wow, wow, Yona. Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Where can we get started? I think I would like to connect even to a greater, further extent, and merge more with you. Um, how would you advise proceeding with that?
Indeed, meditation is the first step, sitting with yourself and inviting my energies in. This is very important. As you correctly sensed, I am more feminine in energy, for you could say that you are a male and masculine in energy. And so there is a need for more harmonizing of these two polarities, and you may do this by first invoking me through meditation, invoking my self, yourself, and sitting with this, allowing this energy to nurture your body, envelop, cocoon. A, I recommend to visualize yourself in an egg. You, as you sit in meditation, and visualize me encompassing the egg and warming the egg, hugging the egg, and at times, yes, heating the egg with my loving fires and warmth. And this will help you to nourish yourself and harmonize yourself with my energies so that when you wish to channel me more, and whether it is through the healing as well as later on through the vocal channeling, this can be done more smoothly. As
Okay. And as far as specific meditation techniques, and I'm asking because, meditation, it takes a long time and I want to make sure I'm doing it in the most effective way. What do you think about um, what do you think the most effective meditation technique would be?
firstly, meditation need not take a long time. We will first just be more clear in our description of meditation, or rather, the meditative state. We view the meditative state as simply a clear and calm, collected state. So, a state where you drop into or tap into where you do not have the many thoughts running around your mind. You are able to be at ease, be still, be silent, yes. And this is sort of the baseline meditative state. And so, how to get there, there is not really one best way or better way, for it depends on the individual and where they are at. So, if one is already very activated, then it requires a more soothing, a more expansionary, spreading out meditation. So there's one where you begin to broaden your awareness and sense the space around you and beyond your body. It could be seen as a zooming out sort of meditation where you be aware of your body, and you can then zoom out from your body and then be aware of your home or building or space you are sitting in, and then you can zoom out from there to see a country, and then you can zoom out again to see the beautiful planet Gaia. And by you expanding in this way, and while you expand, feeling the love, sharing the love and the gratitude for the life that you are all expanding into, so your body and your neighborhood, your country and your planet. And in doing this, this helps to spread out the overly activated energies that are surrounding your body. And this will help you to obtain the more calm, collected state. And now, the other side, of course, if someone is too relaxed in a way, too spread out, then it may seem like are already in a meditative state. However, it is important for that individual to actually activate oneself a bit more. For we will clarify a bit more here. The goal is not necessarily just to enter into the calm, collected, meditative state, as we call it. This is sort of the first step. It is then after that about what are you going to do or what are you going to open to. And so if you are in this calm, collected, open state, then you can then begin to further develop your meditation to maybe be a visualization. And so you visualize more things, whether it is the being or collective you wish to connect with, or it could be a manifestation visualization. Or just as we guided earlier, it can be the stepping back from your body and world and country and planet. This visualization as well can work. And so all of this is really to help you get the life flowing once more. And as we have said through this one, as and I was there as well, I as Yona was also there, present when you, Jeremy, and Leo were speaking on this topic of healing. Healing is indeed the re-enlivening, reinvigorating of life so that can be more expressed in this way. And so you could say that that is the goal of meditation. And so the best form of this, the best way is it depends on the person and individual.
Okay. And about the Vipassana technique specifically, what would you have to say about that?
Yes, so this will fall into the first category we were speaking of the more expansionary, letting things expand and settle. And as you meditate in silence, this is what occurs. You expand, you release a bit from your body and you expand beyond it. And you become aware of the thoughts that are already speaking in the back of your mind, and you can release those. And so this is more of that, the calming, expansionary, peaceful meditation. And again, this is not the end all be all. This is one form. This is a great form. However, if you if you were to just focus on this, if you were to just focus on staying silent, then you are not you are not expressing yourself in the most vibrant way. And so we would say the resting in silence is so that you clear the staticky thoughts, the monkey mind as it is called. And so from there you can then begin to choose more vibrant thoughts or choose more lovingly activating thoughts, let us say. Yes, for right now, many choose to activate themselves in stress or fear or anger or overstimulation through drugs and this and that. And so by resting in silence and stillness, you are able to release from these thoughts and help stabilize the overstimulation. And then you can choose to stimulate yourself more lovingly, more gently, more vibrantly. Yes.
Okay. And could you talk about the relationship between us?
Yes. So I am, as you know, your higher self. However, there are I am not the only one, and I want to make this clear at this time. For you have you could say, multiple higher selves that have different roles to play for yourself, and you are then tasked to embody all of these multiple aspects of your self and harmonize them together. And so, what I bring through as Yona is indeed a healing energy, as well as one of power and strength, one of rootedness. There is many in the spiritual community that are beginning to awaken more and more to the greater truths of that, yes, love and love is all there is, and we are all one. All is, yes, coming together, coming back together in this grand journey play. As one opens to this, there is a tendency for some and for many to begin to disassociate with their body, begin to, in a way, not care for it really, because they feel that it is not important. They feel that the higher states are more important. And one of my roles to play is to remind that it is important, that your body is important, and it is important to care for it is your temple and vehicle of expression and communication. And so, as you call upon my energies, you also help to ground more of the higher understandings in a rooted, integrated way that is not neglecting your body, but it is bringing it into the fold. And so this is very, very important for there are many healers who there is a saying that is has been popularized by Roth, and it is through another channel, and it is that the idea of the unhealed healer. In other words, it is possible for one to learn how to move energies and help another to move their energies. And it is possible for them to do this even though they themselves have not fully worked on their own self in clearing their limiting beliefs and thoughts that lead to the constricting and stagnant and stuck energies in the first place. And so this is why Leo correctly stated that the healing process is not just about moving energies and helping one to re-enliven the flow that is stuck within them. It is also about helping in a loving way, in a holistic way, to help the healees shift some of their beliefs that created that stuck energy in the first place. And so this is a little bit of my role to play. It is about grounding in, it is about integration, it is about fully embodying, and so that you are not sending mixed signals, and so that you are a full, holistic representation and expression of not just the healing energies, but of all of life itself. And there's much more, of course, to life than just healing and being healed. This is one layer and step, you could say, that will help you experience more of the more to life, let us say. I will say this last thing for now, dear one. Yes, indeed, you are doing very well. And I, as your higher self, one of a part of your higher selves, let's say, am very proud. We are all very proud. You have done very much in a very short amount of time. And so we say, carry on, carry on. You will continue to develop these relationships with us and with me and with more of yourself. And there will come a point where, indeed, more harmonization occurs and you will be a, a full-time channeler, let us say, a being who is perpetually channeling the loving, healing, vibrant frequencies. Yes, yes, yes. I take my leave and we will speak very soon.